G'day chat. Don't know why I started streaming before I even opened the game. But it do be like that sometimes. I found a shiny Spritzy. Wait, I'll find this clip. It was probably here. Wow. I was trying to evolve that. But anyway. There's my choice though. I got enough of the hyperspace survey points, so there should be another rogue mega. Hopefully it's something cool. This might take a while. Oh, okay, it's fine. Let's go save this Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. An overwhelming swell of Mega Power has been detected. Pokemon inside must be about to Mega Revolve Rogue Edition. Will you enter? Yeah, I'll go in. There's really not a lot of time for these donuts. I guess I'll go with the 2-star donut for plus 31 levels. Is that a Heatran? Whoa, that's legendary Pokemon Heatran. Stay on your toes. Its fiery power is intense. I did not expect Heatran to get a Mega Evolution. Yeah, it burns hot enough to even melt parts of its own steel body. That's right, which means we can expect to be dodging attacks that'll burn something fierce. I don't think this will go very well because that's a legendary. The closer we get to Heatran, the more worried I get that we might melt too. But hey, it's a good sign that we've found a legendary Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose. That means there's hope for Archer's dream. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Mega Heatran's probably gonna look weird, but it could be cool. I don't really like regular Heatran. Yep, it just looks weird. This is not nearly enough time for a legendary. Even a regular Rogue Mega Evolution would probably take a while. For Alligator. There goes that plan. I'm running out of time quite fast. Sure, that may as well happen. Close combat, I guess. Double team. At least my Staraptor avoids ground type moves. Wait for my Staraptor to die. Then Mega Excadrill. Okay, it's really not doing much damage. I would Mega Evolve now, but my Excadrill is such low health. Surf. Reflex Wipes. You'll be expelled from this pocket of hyperspace visual. I was going to try and swap my team because clearly they weren't good enough. But I guess I don't have much choice. Let's make a Heatran's taking a while to defeat. Which isn't great when you don't even have much time. My team's clearly not good enough. Anything else I have that could be better? My Alpha Mega Absol. Realistically, there isn't much I can do. Maybe the Zygarde. I'll try to make some donuts. And whatever. Need to get my Pokemon as high a level as possible. Okay. Got level 100 Zygarde. Probably start with the worst Excadrill, then make my way up to better Pokemon. One minute and 50 seconds. I guess this donut's my best one for the challenge. Maybe I'll save here. Zygarde's canonically taller. Because he's taller, he's sleeping. Yep. That did like nothing. The thing about the Zygarde is the more it gets damaged, it gets stronger because of the 100% form. So it's probably worth it. Mega Revolve. That was not good. I just wasted my Mega again. Very small amount of damage. It's already a legendary. They didn't need to give it a Mega. Well, the Mega would be fine if they didn't have to deal with it right now. Mega Revolve. Then you're gonna die instantly, because that's just how it is. I'm gonna look up how to make the Dinosaur longer for boss battles. Of course, there's an ad. I'm going to make this 4-star donut. I don't know if it will even be usable for the boss battle. Because the tutorials were not saying anything for that. So I was talking about donuts in general and berries. And it was taking too long to watch on stream. So... okay. It turns out this one is usable. I mean, my team is still too weak, but I can at least get in there. Any good fighting types, maybe. Not really. starting with my worst ground type. That would be a good time for Zygarde. And I missed my opportunity. Thousand Leaves. I guess just with 1,000 attacks. Hopefully the Heatran can at least get to yellow. Half health would be good. Alright. Continue with previous progress. Keep all previous progress because this has been taking too long. Good way to kill frame rate. Definitely not complaining just because it's making the battle harder. Okay. Gotta catch the Heatran. I think I'm gonna add the Heatran to the team. The Heatran-ite. Mega Heatran's fire shield packs some legendary levels of power. Hello, hello. Lemios' toughest trio. You've proven your mettle once again. I'm buckling down for another late night. This rogue Mega Heatran data won't analyze itself. The three of us should get some rest, though. I've got to admit, I'm more excited about giant Pokeball time than all the sciencey stuff. Same, Karina, I can't wait for more butter. You know what to do, Steven. Get rid of inferior Excadrill. And add the Mega Heatran to the team. Not an alpha. This one is.
Yeah.
The Pokeball contained lots of berries and I assume some butter. It also contains what seems to be some butter. That butter is too majestic to be from our world. It could have only come from here, so it's only right to call it hyperspace butter. Heck. Is this the final butter? Come on, Steven and Tony. Let's go report back. It's probably near the end if I just got a legendary. I got distracted by notification. Hang on, so we brought back some upsettingly good butter. Come on, Steven, show it to her. You should answer the hyperspace butter. Goodness, one glance tells me everything. That butter is truly out of this world. The bounty of hyperspace is wonderful. The donuts I can make with it will be worth every drop of your efforts. It's night the night, Tony. Shall we prepare the dinner we've been discussing? Yep, I'll go and get started. Donut curry. Because that's also cursed. And it still looks like croissant curry. Our dish, the John, is a treat especially for you, Naveen. Behold, our special donut croissant curry, the culmination of Archer's dreams and mine. Look, I'd be the first to say that Archer's donuts are a work of art. But combining two good foods does not always make a masterpiece, you know. I mean, you two must know that. I mean, look at it, it's culinary chaos. Never fear. I made these donuts especially to complement Tony's croissant curry. Chef Ancho, you've done it again. Eating can help us build back up the energy we expend battling rogue Pokemon. Those are not battles I've been a part of. Come on Naveen, just give it a try. You can always start with a bite of donut and then work in the curry after. Fine, it wouldn't be right to let Ancho's efforts go to waste. Ancho, this is delightful. Your talent for donuts is remarkable. Well, thank you. I'm no stranger to making curry donuts. Well, she should be, because that sounds awful. Now have to try the donut together with the curry. What is this? Words fail me. It's delicious and yet so much more. An entire universe of flavor. As much as I hesitate to praise Tony's cooking, I must. Has Diantha ever gotten to try one of your donuts, Ancho? My dear mama, only from my first batch. I'm sure it wasn't very good. I doubt that, but I guarantee she'd be over the moon if she tried one of these. Perhaps. Come on, Ancho. Let's eat up and get back in the kitchen. We got to perfect our curry donut recipe so Mom can try them. At this hour, go to bed. Mega. Did that shout come from Lida's room? I don't know. The Pokeball containing a Lucario on the table, do you want to take it with you? Yes. There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Steven, I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all my 3,000 years of wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who could achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories filter through my mind. Now here at the end of things, I remember my mother giving me my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. I remember when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past disappears. These memories will fade as I will. Your story is only just beginning, dear Steven. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. I guess that's Lucario it mentioned that it assumed I had picked up. OT Karina. That was Lyda, right? I think so. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. We better check on her. Saw you, saw you. Saw who? What's she saying? Quick, we gotta check on her. Lyda, we're coming in. Saw you during this Mega Revolve. Is she sleep dancing? We'd better wake her up. Mega, wake up. What? What are you all doing here? We heard you shout. What? I did what? I must have been dreaming. You were dancing in your sleep. I think I was dreaming that I was at a dance audition. Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid. Anja's age or something. I was trying to show off my moves with Starmie, but nothing was going right. Then Starmie Mega evolved, and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. So I was frantically trying to get Starmie to undo its Mega Evolution. Now that you mention it, I wonder if a Pokemon were to Mega Evolve outside of battle, how would you get it to change back? I'm not sure. But here's my question. Why was Starmie dancing along with you? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we're in sync. I mean, just like in sync. We've been together since I was a kid. Back in Hoenn after all. DreamWorks. Make movies. Dreams work in mysterious ways, huh? By the way, did you dream about someone you knew? You kept saying you saw you. Saw you. Oh gosh, I totally forgotten about this. But back when I was a kid, and Starmie was still just a Staryu, I could never pronounce its name right. It always ended up sounding like saw you. Guess I kind of reverted or something. Oh, that makes sense. Kind of. It was cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you can literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down, okay? Sorry for the shock and thanks for checking in on me. It's fine, let's just try to get some sleep. Stay away. Stop. Am I in the upside down because of Stranger Things? Okay, I guess not. Actually, Australia's also upside down. So it kind of made sense. Hurt. It hurts. Help. The next day, your alarm is going off. Well, I went to see more of the dream world or whatever, but okay. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. If Hyperspace Lumiose is expanding and merging with Lumiose, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Sage, do you think it'd be easier for us to find the Pokemon that answer once if we let Hyperspace Lumiose swallow up the whole reality? That might work. Are you for real, Steven? No way we can let that happen. If the hyper strong Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose start appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. Sorry, Light, I was just trying to lighten things up with a joke, but I guess it wasn't that funny. I appreciate that you're still thinking of my goal, Karina, even with everything else going on. Oof. Guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep the Archer had to help dig me out. It's odd that we haven't heard from Corbu yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name too. Oops, guess I just said it. Good morning, team. I mean to you, Team MZ. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me at my office? And I do mean all of you this time. He sounded serious. That can't mean anything good. Guess we better get going. How's my Mega Pokédex looking? 73 of 75. Okay. This is not his office. Wait, where are we? It's certainly not Corbu's office. Much as I'd love to be wrong, I think we're in Hyperspace Lumiose. But how? Hoopa didn't open a distortion for us or anything. Aloha's Team MZ, what is the meaning of this? Mr. Synth? Corbu did warn us that Hyperspace Lumiose could start merging with the real Lumiose. That hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. No way, we can't let that happen. Especially not after you've worked so hard to prevent it. Easy now. Let's all keep a cool head. Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Normally you all enter Hyperspace Lumiose using Hoopa's powers. But this time you found yourselves here without warning, right? Right, it's bizarre. I'll say, especially since it also seems to have affected Jacinth and me. And unlike when Hoopa opens the way there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumiose. So I guess we need to find another way out of Hyperspace Lumiose. Hey, did you lot take a surprise one-way trip to the bizarre Rose Zone? Or was it just us? Yep, we sure did. Then we're all stuck in here. Great, just great. Well, wandering around aimlessly isn't gonna do anyone any good. If we can't find each other, your group had better just head here, yeah? We're in a place that's surrounded by walls, so look for somewhere like that. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, known. Hopefully once we meet up with Corbu, we'll be able to find a solution. Sounds like it's time to hunt for somewhere surrounded by walls. Here is surrounded by walls, kind of. Could it be a training ground where I can break anything I want without being reprimanded? How long I've waited for such a place. I could even break that fountain right there. This here's a fine bit of scaffolding. It'll support your weight if you want to make it for the rooftops. Area surrounded by walls. If I knew that this place was safe, I'd love to do some research into the relationship between Pokemon and Hyperspace Lumiose, but I do value my own life. Well, I know it already went this way. Maybe she'll say something helpful. Corbu said They're in a place surrounded by wars. It doesn't mean a shopping arcade, right? Maybe this way. Well, I guess I've already been here. I don't know why I tried to catch it. I knew I couldn't. Probably gotta go higher up. Maybe I'll climb this one. Hope it shouldn't be that hard to find. Well, at least now you know as well how it feels to hit a dead end. Remember this way got me on the roof. So maybe I can find him up here. But it's not really worth. We can't let Lumiose become whatever this is. You and Team MC must have my help. Well, I know they're not who I'm looking for, but they are new. We're in a place that can't be found. I have no idea where this place is, but it's giving me a real creepy kind of deja vu. Surrounded by walls. Anywhere I find is really surrounded by walls. Well, I managed to reach a place that's not in any map. I must be one amazing driver. Reality is kind of surrounded by walls. I'll see if they're helpful, but they're probably not. If we're looking for a place surrounded by walls, we might have better luck searching from above. I did think of looking from up here, but it's kind of hard to get around up high. Well, there he is. Even if he disappeared for a second because of rendering. Aha. The rescue team arrives. Looks like Lumiose is in big time trouble again. Anyone got any good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? Is Hyperspace Lumiose's effect growing? That seems to be the case. To be more precise, power appears to be building within the hyperspace distortion over the tower, and that power is distorting the real Lumiose. Which means that not only are Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into the hyperspace Lumiose. We know the most about this whole place too. I guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to hyperspace's influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person and Pokemon in Lumiose could end up in here. And in time, it's possible that no one will be able to return to the real Lumiose. No way. That's not happening. We can't let it happen. We've got to protect Lumiose. Huh? Looks like we're back. The experience we all just shared suggests that Hyperspace Lumiose may indeed be merging with the real Lumiose, and it's only just beginning. Yeah, but how much time do we have left? Remember how Hyperspace Lumiose would get unstable if 4 or more people went in at once? Think about how many folks we had in there just now. Sure didn't look unstable to me. I'll bet it won't be long before every person and Pokemon in Lumiose could get swallowed up. But we can stop it if we figure out what's going on with the big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our world merging with Hyperspace Lumiose. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumiose just to watch it turn into some nightmare zone, yeah? Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. We finally managed to learn something new. Amazing, Corvu. Flattering me won't change what we learned, you know. What we learned about that Hyperspace Lumiose is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. Just one Pokemon? What Pokemon could be capable of all of this? Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled mega power from when the tower went on its rampage. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. So all that mega power is causing the Pokemon to generate this strange overworld. It sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We've got to save it and catch it. Excuse me. Once we save that poor Pokemon, will Hyperspace Lumiose disappear forever? If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumiose. That's very thoughtful of you, kid, I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this Hyperspace Lumiose should finally stop expanding. But it doesn't mean it will just disappear right away. According to our calculations, it will linger for a bit. Hopefully long enough to follow your dream. Thanks, Gobu and Anshel, for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get to that huge distortion above the tower? Even with Hooper's help, it seems beyond us. If only I was capable of making even better donuts for you all. I don't think this one's your responsibility, Anshel. Your donuts have been nothing but great. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts. Something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas, Steven? Drugs. Well, there's no option for drugs, so I guess a keystone might do the trick. Huh? What are you talking about, Steven? I get it, and I think you've got it. We'll feed Hooper a donut that we infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. Huh? Hooper may not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that would bring out some really wild power anyway. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut. Got a nice ring to it. If we combine the power of all our wonderful Mega Evolution users, I think this ought to work. Right? We'll need more than Team MZ. It's time to bring out our Ragtag Crisis team back together. And a plan like this needs a name. We'll call it Operation Mega Donut. Using a donut of mine to awaken a power in Hooper on par with Mega Evolution. Wonderful. It will be as though we are Mega Evolving as well. Now that we've got ourselves a plan, you know what it's time for? Go on and survey Hyperspace Sumo so we can do our thing. I'm counting on you, Steven. Just leave everything to me, I guess. You're a real character, you know that. Maybe it'll be Hooper Unbound. $50,000 hyperspace points. I don't even know what that is. But I guess I'll try and find out. It's too complicated. We'll catch the Cryogonal. But I thought we already had a Cryogonal. What's in the ice place? never mind, apparently I don't. Even if I can't find the ice place. I was looking at the wrong thing. As I often do. Pay attention to the star. Magma Storm. I don't think I'm gonna catch on this Kyogre. Because the research survey points take ages to get, I'll end stream. Bye.